In this video, we look at Save the Cat beat sheet of the movie Vettiyadu Villiyadu. If you're a complete beginner, a beat sheet is nothing but a simple document that outlines your entire story from the first act to the final image in 15 beats or sequences. To know more, we suggest to look at the video in the description below or read the book Save the Cat to get the best out of this tutorial. Opening image. Royapuram Mani, a roadie, announces a bounty for the head of Raghavan, DSP of Chennai. Raghavan arrives alone and defeats Mani and his gang. The title song provides insight into Raghavan's world, revealing the main protagonist, his profession, his no-nonsense attitude at his job. Theme stated. Rani, the daughter of SP Arokyaraj, is missing. He summons his subordinate, DSP Raghavan, to investigate the case. The actual theme will be later revealed in the video. Setup. Raghavan begins his search for the killers. After initial investigations, he discovers Rani's body on a remote deserted road. Witnessing this, Arokyaraj is shattered.
Please, evidence. No, please. No.
Why my daughter?
No.
Several months later, Arokyaraj and his wife decide to relocate to the US. Catalyst. Arokyaraj and his wife are tragically killed in the US. Raghavan personally commits to attending to this case, feeling it is his duty to ensure they receive proper funeral rites. Debate. As Raghavan travels on his flight, he reflects on the incidents involving him and his superior, Arokyaraj. It becomes evident that Arokyaraj was not just a superior but also a mentor and a family friend to Raghavan. Additionally, we learn about Raghavan's past, particularly when his wife was killed, and how Arokyaraj played a pivotal role in helping him find peace with the tragic loss. Break into 2. Raghavan arrives in New York to commence the investigation. He checks into the Renaissance Hotel and settles into his room. B story. As Raghavan enters his room, he notices a distressed Indian woman nearby. His intuition tells him that she may be in trouble. Acting on his hunch, he breaks into her room and discovers her attempting suicide. Quickly intervening, he saves her life and learns that she is Aradhana, also from Chennai. Through their conversation, he discerns that she is grappling with issues in her marriage. Fun and games. Raghavan joins the NYPD and meets Anderson. He then views the body of Arokyaraj before visiting the site of his murder. Light-hearted moments start with Aradhana, during which she opens up about the reasons behind her suicide attempt. Meanwhile, the killers continue their spree in the US. Raghavan performs the final rites for Arokyaraj and intervenes to protect Aradhana from her abusive husband. Additionally, Raghavan shares his own past connection with Aradhana. Midpoint. The midpoint sequence begins as Raghavan identifies the burial site of the killers. During a song, Raghavan and Aradhana's relationship deepens. Meanwhile, the killers, Amudhan and Ilamaran, commit another heinous crime by killing and assaulting Professor Veronica. Returning to their burial site, they murder the police officers on surveillance. Raghavan and Anderson track them to their apartment and confirm their identities as the serial killers. However, the situation takes a tragic turn when Ilamaran and Amudhan arrive unexpectedly, resulting in Anderson's death. Raghavan engages in a fierce battle with the killers, sustaining severe injuries. Amudhan reveals the motive behind killing Arokyaraj and his family, explaining how they became serial killers from a young age. The killers set fire to the room with Raghavan inside, believing him to be dead. Despite his injuries, Raghavan manages to escape by jumping out of the window. Bad guys close in. Meanwhile, Amudhan and Ilamaran flee to Mumbai to avoid capture by the NYPD. Disguised, they manage to escape from Mumbai airport. Aradhna visits Raghavan, who is hospitalized, where he gets the news from the NYPD officer that it's gone from bad to worse as the duo escaped. All is lost. All seems lost for Raghavan as he recalls Arokia Raj's words, indicating that somewhere these two killers are happy despite their heinous actions. This is actually the theme of the movie which propels Raghavan in his journey. Darkest night of the soul. Raghavan decides to leave for Chennai, but he learns that Aradhna too is coming with him. He understands Aradhna has a 11-month-old baby named Maya. Raghavan proposes to Aradhna at the airport. Aradhna declines as she is still not in the space to start a new relationship. This missing feeling of Raghavan is enhanced through a song. Break into 3. Raghavan returns to his office in Chennai and initiates a statewide hunt for Amudhan and Ilamaran. Raghavan teases the killers in a press meet, which makes them irritated and have also grown tired of being on the run. Hence they decide to come to Chennai to eliminate him. Disguising themselves once again, they manage to escape from the Chennai airport. Operation Raghavan commences as the stage is set for a final showdown.
Okay, Operation Raghavan begins.
Final. Aradhna accepts Raghavan's proposal to start a relationship, unaware that they are being observed by Amudhan and Ilamaran. The killers strike first by murdering Raghavan's subordinate, Satish, by hanging his body from a bridge. Ilamaran tries to abduct Raghavan's family but couldn't as he runs away when he sees the police. However, Amudhan is successful as he kidnaps Aradhna as per plan. He informs Raghavan, who is shocked and pleads to leave her, but coincidentally he sees Ilamaran. Ilamaran attempts to flee, but is caught by Raghavan after an action sequence. Finally, Raghavan kills Ilamaran as he understands that Aradhna too is killed by Amudhan. He then goes on to kill Amudhan with a sharp axe. In the end, Raghavan finds the body of Aradhna, who was buried alive. Final image. After 6 months, we see Raghavan and Aradhna get married in the presence of their family. If you have any questions about the screenplay breakdown, feel free to comment. Make sure you're subscribed and do check out our other screenplay breakdown as well. Thanks for watching.